Hello and welcome to my latest movie soundtrack update for December 22nd, 2013. I went to secondspin.com again in Orange County, California. I picked up 5 new used soundtracks, old soundtracks, whatever soundtracks. They're all new to me, they're definitely used, and I picked them up for about $3.50 a piece. So I picked up 5, but the first 2 are from the same exact movie, and that would be Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Boogie Nights, the 1997 film directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and starring Mark Wahlberg, John C. Reilly, Burt Reynolds, Julianne Moore, Heather Graham, Don Cheadle, and many others. I actually got a chance to listen to this soundtrack on the way home. I actually listened to the first part. There's so much great music on here from Night Ranger, the Beach Boys, ELO, Marvin Gaye, and Michael Penn, who actually wrote the score to the film. It's an awesome soundtrack, and I picked up both. I haven't heard this one yet, but of course this was so popular in 1997 when the movie came out. It is one of the best films of 1997 and the 90s that they created another soundtrack in 1998. So let's show off these soundtracks really quick to Boogie Nights from 1997. So the first one, of course, you can see right there is the front of the disc, of the CD case. And there's the back, track listings and everything. You can see that. And inside you can see the disc. And let's show you right there. Look at that, pretty cool. Put the disc back on before I destroy my CD and the paper. Let's show you the paperwork. Open it up. Track listings and everything, very colorful. And open it up, there's pictures inside. Let's show those off. Wonderful pictures from the film. Dirk Diggler, the main star, played by Mark Wahlberg. More pictures of the film. And on the back, you get the credits to the film and, of course, the great poster of the original Boogie Nights. Now, the second soundtrack has got more songs on this. There's actually 13 songs on the original soundtrack, and I think there's about 11 on this one. So here's the front of Boogie Nights Volume 2. There's the back with the track listings and stuff. I don't really know what's that's on here. I'm looking forward to listening to this probably after this video. Let's open it up. Just different color, same design, just different color. And they do give you something on the back of that. Very bright color they used on this, so it's very hard to see. So let's take this, show you inside. It's kind of the same design, the track listings of the film and the pictures. Dirk Diggler. Fabulous film about the porn industry in the 70s and the 80s. Great film. I love revisiting this film every few years and watching it. It's so rewatchable. And of course, there's the back with the poster of the movie and who worked on the film and all that great jazz. So there is Boogie Nights Volume 1 and Volume 2 from 1997. The second soundtrack I picked up is from 2004. It's Michael Mann's awesome film. I absolutely love this film. I saw it in 2004. It's a 2004 movie. Sorry, this is a 2004 movie, Movie Man Chad. It stars Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx, Jada Pinkett Smith, a great Tom Cruise movie. Awesome film. Love this movie. And I'm not too aware of the soundtrack. There's some great score on here, I believe, from James Newton Howard, who wrote the score, and some music from Audioslave and some other artists. I'm looking forward to watching this. It's been a while since I've actually seen the film. I love the film. I got a chance to see the film just a little bit early in 2004 where they test screened it with Michael Mann being there. And it was one of the few test screens that I went to where I felt like the movie didn't need to be changed at all. It was perfect the first time I saw it. And luckily, they never changed it, and it came out and it was wonderful, and it's one of the best films of the 2004 era of cinema. So there's the front of Collateral. There's the back, track listings and everything. Let's open it up. Inside, you get some cool disc art. Paperwork, I'll show you that behind. If you can see that, I believe that is Tom Cruise right there. Put the disc back on there. Awesome looking disc. Check out the paperwork. Here's the paper, opened it up. There's just some great pictures, liner notes and stuff like that. Who worked on the soundtrack and all that jazz. And on the back, some more great photos. Awesome. So Collateral, 2004, not 1994, Chad. Jeez. Second soundtrack I picked up was from 1979 Star Trek. Jerry Goldsmith, fabulous score to, in my opinion, a very underappreciated Star Trek film. Yes, it may not be the best film, like the sequel that came out a few years later, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, which is the greatest Star Trek movie in my opinion. But I actually like this movie. I enjoyed watching it. Yes, it's long, it's tedious, it's very long, but Jerry Goldsmith contributed so many great times to the Star Trek universe. I believe with this film and First Contact and Part 5, he did write the score to Part 5. Probably the best part of Part 5 was the score to Jerry Goldsmith. From Jerry Goldsmith. But anyways, so here's the soundtrack, the original soundtrack from 1979, Star Trek. Looking forward to listening to this. Just some great music by Jerry Goldsmith. A great composer. I miss him. He passed away, I believe, in 2004. So here's another great soundtrack, and add to my Star Trek soundtrack collection. So here's the front of the disc. There is the back of the film. The disc of the CD, whatever. And inside, let's open it up. It's actually broken, so you can get to see, you know, this is the 70s or 80s whenever this was released, so not that interesting disc art, of course. And inside, let's show you paperwork, nothing too special, kind of just what's on the disc. And then on the back, of course, what I've showed you already. I just love that poster. It's a pretty cool poster for a very not so appreciated Star Trek movie. And I understand, I'm not going to argue with anybody. It's not a perfect film by any means, but it's definitely watchable. So Star Trek 1979, directed by Robert Wise, I believe, who also, I believe, directed The Sound of Music and The Haunting. So there you go. Awesome film, awesome soundtrack, especially awesome soundtrack, Jerry Goldsmith. May you rest in peace, my friend. You're a great composer, and your music will live on forever. Now, the final soundtrack I actually picked up is a soundtrack that I did own before, but sadly, through moving a few times in the last 10 years, I misplaced it. I don't know what happened to it, so I finally picked it up. It was an honor to finally pick up this one. It is the soundtrack to The Lion King from 1994. This movie was released in 1994. One of the best Disney movies of all time. Tim Rice, Elton John. Hans Zimmer also won an Oscar for this movie. I think the only time he's actually won an Oscar for composing music. I wish there was a soundtrack where it was the entire music by Hans Zimmer, but this is what we get, and I'm grateful for it. I love this. I love the music that was created by Tim Rice and Elton John. Just a beautiful Oscar-winning music and score and songs and all that jazz. I think this movie also should have been nominated for Best Picture, but sadly it wasn't. Anyway, so there's the front of The Lion King. There is the back, track listings and all that stuff. Inside, there is the disc of The Lion King. Nothing special behind it, of course. And let's open it up. And there's The Lion King, and it just pretty much liner notes, who worked on the soundtrack, the actual lyrics from the film, and all that stuff. I wish they had some more pictures in here, but they don't. So there's the back with all the track listings and stuff like that. So let's go over the soundtracks I just purchased right now. Here's The Lion King, of course. Of course, Volume 1, A Boogie Nights. Volume 2, A Boogie Nights. Collateral, Star Trek, the original motion picture, and The Lion King. So there is my movie soundtrack update for December 22nd, 2013. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to buy more soundtracks coming very, very soon. Christmas is coming up. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year 2014. I'm Movie Man Chad. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. If you enjoyed this review, please click right here and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll have more movie soundtracks coming up very, very soon. More Blu-ray updates. And hopefully, coming up, I hope to see The Wolf of Wall Street on Christmas Day. I hope, and have my 200th movie review for you very, very soon of 2013. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day or evening, and I'll talk to you later. Peace on Earth, my friends.